This is how I made $300 in only 2 days at 15 years old. So I'm just going to jump straight into this. What I first started off by doing was getting on Temu. After getting on Temu, I find a good product to sell would be rubber band guns. So I search it up. We have one for $3.47 and another for $2.31. The cheaper one's almost sold out and doesn't have as many reviews as the $3.37 one with 5 stars. So I'll click on this one, and they have a lot of colors. They have red, blue, and green. Choose red because it's just easier. Everyone kind of likes it. It comes with 60 bands, depending on how much money you have or are willing to spend. So I choose 20. You can choose how many you want. And I scroll down after adding it to my cart, and I find rubber bands, particularly for this type of gun. They're just small, doesn't really matter. Here we are, 500 pieces for only $2.07. Because I bought 20 rubber band shooters, I had 20 quantities of 500 pieces. But I encourage you to buy a little bit more, about 5 more, because some people like to buy extra. So add it to my cart. And the total comes to about 110.80 cents Australian dollar, which is pretty good. So after that, then we work out our pricing. So 110.8 divided by 20, our quantity, equals to $5.54. So we have to sell ours for $5.55. Anything over that to make a profit. I like to sell mine for about $15. So 15 times 20 gives us $300. 300 minus $110.8 gives us a total of $189.2. This is our profit we'll be making, plus our extra $100.10 investment. So how I keep track of all my orders and stuff. So I just go into my notes on my phone and I create a new note labeled orders, and say one of my friends comes up to me, Charles. Charles orders 2 rubber band guns and 2 packets of bands. Underneath that, I have the total for Charles's order, which is $60. After creating Charles' order, a nice feature I like is a tick mark. So if Charles has completed his order, I like to just tick it, and then one of my friends, John, comes up to me. John buys 1 rubber band gun. I like to sell the rubber band guns by themselves for about $10. And I know what you're thinking. No one's going to buy a $5 toy for $15, and no one in their right mind would. But stupid kids who want to have fun right there on the spot will waste their money on anything. So don't try and lower your price. Don't try and lowball yourself. Sell them for as much as you can, because you will be able to sell them. So John's order comes to a total of $10, and John hasn't paid his order yet. So we leave that unticked. After they've arrived, I save one for myself. I open it. It's an investment. It's advertisement, basically. And I use it, and then I give it to my mate who's in different classes. He's a little bit more popular than me. So he tells everybody I have them. I have about 5 to 10 people coming up to me a day asking if they can buy some. I tell them the price. Some people aren't happy with the price. They try and lowball you. They try and ask, I can buy that for $5 myself. They can buy it for $5 themselves, but it won't arrive in their hands in that very second. They're paying $15 because they can have it now and there. Tell that to them. Just be confident, and they will buy it. I've had so many of those scenarios. People, even with their own ones at home, that very day they want one there and then. Just, if you have a price, sell it for that price. Don't go any lower. What I recommend doing is setting up a pay ID system. It's a thing in Australia. I'm not sure about America and other countries, but it accepts payments straight away. Never give your product to someone who hasn't paid you. Trust me, it's just no paybacksies. It's the worst thing you could ever do. Sucks. And you want to get rid of them as fast as you can. Don't expect to buy 20 every month and sell them for the rest of your life. You're just going to buy these. They're going to be a trend for about a week. This is how I made $300 in 2 days by ripping people off at my school with crappy Chinese toys. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys make some money.